All right, number 3.
Love it.
Moving on.
Yeah, so the third point here is once you've started bringing in more money, you've got to be very, very careful to not fall in the trap of spending.
Oh.
So,
but I love spending.
I know, I do too. But it happens, and it happens. I think it happens to everybody.
Oh yeah.
When you increase your income, you always want to keep up with the Joneses.
Oh yeah.
It happens all the time. And so if you can get past that that hurdle of like, my income went up, can I keep this? Not only like keep this here, but what if I could bring this down a little bit, the expenses down a little bit? And that's the challenge. And
that's the nitty gritty.
That's the nitty gritty.
That's what this video is about.
That's right.
We're into it. We're about 20 minutes in, but man, we have gotten to the nitty gritty now. I'm excited for this.
Yeah. So. And a lot of times it's little. It's sometimes it can be big expenses, but a lot of times it's like a lot of little expenses.
Yes.
You know, so you stop looking at the prices of things. You know, you go grocery shopping and you're like, you know what, we do need all of this more.
Hey, I'm doing well. I make an extra $1,000 a month now.
Yeah.
But now that's cutting out of the date night money. That's cutting out of your goal money.
That's right. No, it's absolutely right. And so it's so vitally important to set aside a specific time to look at your expenses. You know. Okay. You want to budget and look ahead, but you also want to look at and review. And for me, the reason I do this is because it's painful. It's really painful to go look in the rearview mirror and go look at last week and say, okay, I really spent $200 at like gas station.
Yeah.
Really? That's date night.
Yeah.
That took away, that stole time that I can't get back.
Because money's time.
Yeah. So we look at it every single week, and we evaluate it and go, man, what can we cut? What can we save? What can we stop spending? And it helps so much. And what I do is we
being like you, yourself, and you? Or
my wife and I.
Okay, so you sit down with your wife every week and you go over your finances.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I love that.
We review it. We have to. And we talk about it on date night sometimes as well. But
one of the biggest causes of divorce is finances.
Oh, yeah. Financial arguments.
It's top tier because they don't look at it. It's cloudy. It's dark. It's scary. They don't look at it, and all of a sudden, comes out and gets them. Yeah. And people don't talk about these things. But if you make it clear, if it's on the spreadsheets and you're looking at it, it makes it really, at least, there might be problems, but you can see them.
Right.
You can see them coming ahead of time. You can see it coming behind you.
Yeah, and it's important to have this. This is why goals was my first thing, the first foundational thing. Because you know, especially if you have a spouse and your goals don't align, then that's a huge problem. But then, like with what you were saying, is the communication part is key.
Yep.
Because a lot of people are raised without that financial communication going on in their family. I personally, myself, we didn't talk about it. Like, did not ever.
No money talks.
Nothing. No money talks at all. And but me, the way I like to live my life and with my family and everything, like, we talk about it every week.
Okay.
All the time. Like, very open about it.
You're setting a new standard as alpha dad. So maybe you didn't come from an alpha dad situation, but you're creating from you down. This is the new standard. Like my dad didn't come from a great family. You know, he's got great siblings and people inside that group. But like his dad was not the alpha dad that mentored him and coached him and taught him and raised him up. But he was for me, and I'm so thankful for that. And I had an incredible dad. My goal is now to carry that on to my son.
That's right.
But you created some habits inside your family. You started. This is how Blumers act. This is
right.
what the Blumer name means.
That's right.
And you guys talk about money. It's a clear thing, and you have a once-a-week meeting.
Yep, we do that. And to make it really practical, I've actually attached a sheet here that we're going to pull up. And this is, actually, we're going to go, no, this is it. This is the right one.
The personal checkbook.
This is it, yes.
All right.
So on this spreadsheet, I'm going to kind of drive here.
Yep.
This is something that was introduced to me that I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
But it's a checkbook.
Oh, what is this checkbook thing?
A checkbook is, I don't really know where it originates from or anything like that.
What would this term even mean?
So this checkbook, I guess, is what people used to use because I was born in 1998.
Is this a QuickBooks thing?
Something like that. And no, the checkbook is what people used to use to keep track of how much money they had.
Oh.
So they would, So
they used to know how much money they had.
Right. They didn't.
Lost art.
Well, yeah, a lot of people don't. But they didn't have an app where they could log in and just check the bank account or whatever. What people used to do is money would get deposited into their account, and they would write with a pen, plus $1,000.
Okay.
And then they would go to the grocery store, and they would write a check, and they would pay with the check, and it would say minus $50 because that's how much groceries cost back when.
$9.50.
There you go.
Got it.
But people would keep track of how much money they had with a checkbook.
Ugh.
I love doing it that way because it holds me accountable for the money that I've spent.
Okay.
When you complicate a process, it's almost kind of like Hobby Lobby. They don't use electronic devices to do their inventory.
Really?
They use pen and paper, and they do everything manually for two
No
reasons.
school like the old school.
That's right. So, but for two reasons. One, they're forced to interact with their customers.
Okay.
So there's more customer involvement. People aren't running around on a little tablet.
Yeah.
Going, boop, boop. They don't do that.
They don't make people feel like robots.
That's right.
Okay.
The second part is that it's far more accurate from what they found, that it's someone actually putting their hands on the product, and it's not. Anyway, so I feel the same way. You have to like physically touch the product. You have to physically, like, you're almost as close as coming to touch your money as our digital money is now. So what I love to do is I love to insert my expenses into the spreadsheet.
Okay.
So if it's a withdrawal, I go all caps here just to keep it clean, except for that's not. There we go. It's a withdrawal, I put W. If it's a transfer, I put T. And if it's a deposit, I put D. And that just gives me a quick, hey, this is
withdrawal,
what this is.
transfer, and deposit. Okay.
Yep. And then I put the date.
Okay.
So this is going to be a deposit because we're saying this is our initial balance.
Yep.
And I say today's date,
3/9.
which is 3/9. Yep. And then I take that and then daily tracking or initial balance to the spreadsheet here, and then I put in debit or credit.
Okay.
Or deposit credit. Or
Now, some of these terms
credit.
might be pretty foreign. I mean, we got alpha
true.
dads here. These are dads. These are young men that might not know what some of these terms mean. Let's do a quick breakdown. A little legend here.
Love it.
D for deposit means they put money into a bank.
Yes, you're depositing money into your bank account.
T, transfer. What's a transfer?
That means you're transferring money from one bank account to another bank account.
What? Why would somebody do that? We'll get into that in a second, I think, right?
Yes. we
Okay.
will.
Dropping the W. Withdrawal. What is a withdrawal?
Withdrawal means you spent some money.
Okay. You went to Starbucks.
You went to Starbucks.
Hopefully
or
not.
Hopefully you paid your maid.
Oh, or you went to mypillow.com and used promo code DAD. D-A-D.
Which you do not have to be a dad to use.
Shameless plug, absolutely. Support the show, Dad. Okay, so they put that in. Okay, credit versus deposit. Walk through that real quick. Credit.
Yeah, so column D here, we've got the withdrawal. So let's say down here, I put W for withdrawal. And then let's say we go to Starbucks. I know it's terrible. 3/9. Let's say it's $20 because basically that's what we're spending when we go to Starbucks.
Red. How did you do this? This is magical stuff.
It's magic. So the spreadsheet, it's kind of programmed. You can get a copy of it. We'll put it in the show notes, in the description, a link to it there.
Yeah. We'll put it in the show notes. Also, if you just want to text DAD, D-A-D, to 40509, we'll put that together as well. 40509, the number. So the number that you're going to type is 40509. The message of the body, put DAD, and we'll send you all the links from today's show.
Love it. So we've got our withdrawal here. W means withdrawal. Went on this date, went to Starbucks. $20 came out. I use this column here, just this little up arrow. I don't know what it's called, the technical terms.
Well,
I don't know.
thing. Got it.
Yep. That just means that it's gone through. It's no longer a pending transaction. So that's my code for like this.
It's hit.
It's hit. Yeah, it's gone through.
It wasn't just in a theory. This is hit. All right.
Yep. And then again, you basically keep adding your withdrawal. And then this side right here, live updates with how much money that you have left in your bank account.
Oh.
But the reason...
So why would somebody do this? I just go to my app and it's already done for me.
Right, exactly. Your bank does this for you. I love doing this because I hate doing this.
Yep.
I hate it.
Now, I'll say this also while you're saying this,
Yeah.
just as like a little sidebar thing. My parents do this, and it's not just because they're grandparents. It's because it works. My parents are very successful business owners. I've also had the opportunity to speak with other successful business owners, almost all of them. It's a private little hush-hush thing that you're learning on the Alpha Dad Show. Most rich people have a library and a spreadsheet somewhere hidden down that they actually keep track of their finances. They use this stuff every week. They go through. Whenever they get paid, they go through and they put the stuff in.
Yeah. And I think to use something like this, you have to be really committed to having success.
Yes.
Because, like I said, it's not fun.
Nope.
There's nothing fun about... Because it almost feels like you're duplicating work. Because I literally pull up my bank account, which already tells me my numbers. Like, I can just look at my bank account.
Yep.
And I say, Starbucks, $20.
Yep.
Enter. And it deducts. But again, I do it because it's a pain.
Ugh.
It's not fun. fun to do. And every time I type -20, it's almost like an incentive, like it incentivizes me to not go to Starbucks the next time. So it makes me, every time I, payment for something, I'm like, not doing that again. It incentivizes me to save more money, spend less money, but also increase the income, and earn more money as well.
It's really measuring too. I had a mentor one time tell me, he said, that which you measure, you have control over. And he said, if you're not measuring it, you have zero control over this. And most people have zero control over their finances. They might look at their bank account and just be like, oh, there's $980. I can spend $980.
I can get a burrito.
I can get a burrito. I got plenty of money.
I can get 2 burritos.
Let's get all the burritos. I got $140. That date, I got another 107. What else you got? Yep. And when you put it in and you actually look at it and you measure this stuff, you have control over it. And the control is the key with the money.
That's right.
Because otherwise it controls you.
That's right.
All right. What else we got?
100% right. Yep. So we got the spreadsheet here. The next thing.
Anything else on here you want to point out? Let's see.
We got a couple things.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got this right here. This is kind of just a graph. It'll grow with kind of as you type in more information, it'll change.
Okay.
And then if you have any debts, I like to keep them front of mind, top of mind, in like a hit list. I'm trying to get rid of these things.
Shoo-wee.
Yes.
This is like, is this going to play into like the snowball effect kind of thing, like chopping away at that debt?
Yep.
Okay.
And just a quick thing, the way I love to tackle debt is just see if you can pay off the one with the smallest amount that has the biggest payment.
Okay.
Just go after that. So if you've got something that's $2,000 and it's costing you $500 a month, a credit card or something like that, get rid of that.
So don't pay the mortgage off before you pay the credit card off.
Correct. Okay. Yep. The snowball method, very Dave Ramsey.
Yeah.
That's a huge
Dude's pretty
fan of
smart.
that.
I think we got some reaction videos of his stuff later. He's a pretty smart dude. He's built an empire for sure.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my new product from MyPillow, towels that actually work. Watch this absorbency test. Here's another towel that we randomly went out and bought. Here's one of my towels with the nice design. I don't know if you can see this, but you could line a swimming pool with this. I mean, this is crazy. Get rid of it. Towels that actually work. What a concept. I'm interrupting this commercial to let you know you can get our 6-piece My Towels, regular $69.98, now only $29.98. Or you can save 25% on our brand new kitchen towels, made with the same technology as our famous My Towels. Also, we have bath sheets, bath towels, washcloths, hand towels, and so much more. And the best part, with your promo code, your entire order ships absolutely free. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use that promo code to get deep discounts on all My Towels. And for a limited time, your order ships absolutely free.
And this show is brought to you by mypillow.com with Mike Lindell. Use promo code DAD, D-A-D. They have all kinds of amazing products on here. Like the beds here, Avery showing. We got the sheets, got duvets. You got these. Okay, these little Go Anywhere pillows, they seem kind of cheesy. I'm gonna hit these pretty hard here. These are amazing little pillows. We got like 12 of them now at the house.
Oh,
but
nice.
They also come with so you can put seasonal ones on them. They're great for putting on the couch. They're great for like extra.
Yeah, they look like couch pillows.
Yeah, they're perfect for that. They got like little Bible verses on them, American stuff, and all kinds of good stuff. But they also have a whole series of children's ones for children that have little Bible stories on them, and we'll do that with my kids, and like we can go over the stories, and it kind of gives me a point of reference of like, yeah, this was Noah, and this was these different stories. So your kids get to rest their head on God's word at night. I think those are super cool. I'm a big fan of the Go Anywhere pillows, but they're also super comfy. They just seem to fit in the right places, the right spots, and they're from the same material as his actual 2.0 pillows that are like the grand, like the whole company's named after how great these pillows are. So go pick up something. It's an amazing deal. It's between like 66 and 85% off the site when you use promo code DAD. They're super generous with that. You get free shipping over $75. There's lightning coming down to remind you of this.
There's lightning.
But promo code DAD. At least
deal.
get the pillow. At least get the pillows for every one of the pillows at your house. Refresh those things up. Hey, this is Alpha Dad's on here, right? We're going to be like Alpha Dad moment here. Get your wife some new sheets. A lot of you guys, you got sheets when you were married. It's been a while. It's been
towels,
5 years.
I like the last time most people get bath towels is when they get them from the wedding registry and everyone ships them bath towels. You're still using the same towels.
It's the same ones. So if you're listening to us and that's you're like, man, I've not got my wife some new sheets or some new towels in a while. Go on right now. Do it today. Right now.
Come on.
Go on mypillow.com, type in promo code DAD, and you'll get a sweet discount and you'll get to support our show, but also Mike Lindell, the great things that he's doing over there. And you get some great products. You get to be the alpha dad in your world. So promo code DAD with MyPillow.